Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. You know the NFL is always buzzing, and right now, the buzz in league circles is all about a potential blockbuster trade that could shake up the AFC North and reshape the Steelers' future. The spotlight is on Fred Warner, the elite linebacker from the San Francisco 49ers, and the rumors are swirling that Pittsburgh might be eyeing him as a game-changing addition. And honestly, if this move comes to fruition, it could elevate the Steelers' defense to a whole new level, giving us the kind of versatility and playmaking ability we haven't seen in years. Let's dig into what's fueling these rumors. The 49ers, sitting at 5-6 and struggling with a defense that's leaking about 6 points per game, are reportedly considering parting ways with Warner. The team is in a bit of a rebuild mode right now, especially on the offensive line after their recent struggles, and they've got some cap space, around $18 million, though that's tight with Kittle's looming extension and the need to bolster their edge rushers and wide receivers. Sources indicate that San Francisco might be looking to send Warner to the Steelers in exchange for a second-round pick and a fourth-round pick in the 2026 draft, with a focus on acquiring draft capital to help extend Christian McCaffrey and shore up their roster. Now, why would the 49ers do this? Well, Warner is an absolute game-changer, a hybrid linebacker with instincts and coverage skills that can be compared to a hawk swooping through the field. He's a versatile thumper, capable of stopping the run, dropping into coverage, and making plays all over the field. His stats are eye-popping, over 150 tackles in 2024, a career that spans 8 years with the Niners, including 597 solo tackles, 313 assists, and 910 combined stops. He's recorded 12 sacks, 13 interceptions, and 28 pass deflections. His PFF grade for this season sits at an impressive 91. 0, with a coverage grade of 91. 2, and an EPA per target of -0.15, which is elite in today's NFL. Warner's impact on the field is tangible. His ability to make multifaceted stops, to act as a predator in the middle of the field, is exactly what the Steelers need to bolster our linebacker core. With the Steelers sitting at 6'5", a linebacker of Warner's caliber could be the difference maker we need to push us into the postseason and beyond. Imagine him paired with TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith. What a nightmare for offenses trying to scheme around that trio. Warner's presence would not only improve run support, raising our tackles for loss from 50 to around 65, but also significantly boost our coverage efficiency, with EPA per pass increasing by roughly 17% and run stops jumping by nearly 20%. That kind of upgrade isn't just incremental, it's transformational. And let's not forget about the mental aspect. Warner is a high IQ player who diagnoses plays quickly, making him a perfect fit for our defensive schemes. His ability to read plays and react swiftly could elevate our entire defense, forcing more turnovers and reducing big plays. His knack for disrupting offenses in the red zone, increasing our stops by 18%, aligns perfectly with our goal of tightening the screws in critical moments. We've seen how a player like him can elevate a defense. Look at what he's done with the 49ers, a top-tier unit that's still trying to find its footing this season, especially after their struggles on the offensive line and their rebuild on the line of scrimmage. But of course, this isn't just about what Warner can do for us. It's about what the 49ers are potentially giving up. They're losing a guy who's been a cornerstone of their defense, someone who's been a staple since being drafted in 2018. Warner's career stats are remarkable, over 910 combined tackles, with a yards per game allowed of just 85 across his career. His ability to cover tight ends like Freiermuth, who's become a key part of our offense, could be a huge advantage for us. And with his recent injury and shoulder issue that sidelined him in Week 7, there might be a window for the Steelers to swoop in and capitalize while he's recovering, adding him to a defense that's already showing signs of improvement. Now, from the Steelers' perspective, acquiring Warner would be a major statement. It's a move that signals we're not just content to compete, we're ready to dominate. His presence would elevate our defense from a good unit to a feared one, capable of shutting down the most potent offenses in the league. Imagine a linebacker core anchored by Warner, with Highsmith rushing the passer and T.J. Watt creating chaos. Our defense could become a nightmare for quarterbacks, especially with Warner's elite coverage skills and run support. Adding him would also help us against mobile quarterbacks like Justin Fields, providing extra stops in crucial third-down situations and limiting big plays. The impact on our overall team strategy could be huge. We'd be able to focus more on forcing turnovers, creating short fields, and controlling the clock. His ability to defend against play action and contain scrambling quarterbacks would be pivotal in our AFC North battles. Plus, with Warner's proven track record of making game-changing plays, his 13 interceptions and numerous forced fumbles, our turnover differential could take a significant leap forward, giving us more scoring opportunities and reducing opponents' chances to mount comebacks. What's also interesting is the comparison between Warner and other linebackers in the league, like Queen from the Ravens. Warner averages about 2 tackles more per game and is more active in coverage by roughly 1.5 snaps per game. His ability to elevate third down stops from 37% to over 50% would be a game changer, especially when defending against tight ends and running backs in the passing game. This kind of upgrade could be the missing piece that pushes the Steelers from a competitive team to a true contender, especially as we look ahead to a potential deep playoff run. Looking at the bigger picture, the trade makes sense not only from a talent standpoint, but also from a strategic one. The 49ers, with their current cap situation and roster needs, might see this as an opportunity to rebuild on the fly, especially if they're eyeing future draft picks to extend McCaffrey or address their offensive line issues. For the Steelers, adding Warner would be a bold statement, showing that we're serious about contending, about building a defense that can dominate for years to come. It's a move that could set the stage for a Steelers resurgence, with a linebacker core that's the envy of the league. And let's talk about the odds. If this trade happens, it would significantly boost our chances to win the AFC. Betting markets already favor us at plus 550 against the Bengals, but with Warner on board, those odds could tighten even further, perhaps from plus 1,500 to around plus 900 for a Super Bowl appearance. His presence would be a huge X-factor, an EPA per tackle of plus 0.35 in clutch moments, and a real shot at a division title and deep playoff push. It's the kind of bold move that Steelers fans dream of, adding a player of Warner's caliber to our already stout defense, making us a nightmare for every opponent. So fans, this potential trade isn't just speculation, it's a strategic move that could redefine our season. Warner's versatility, leadership, and playmaking ability are exactly what we need to take that next step. The Steelers have always been about resilience, grit, and smart strategic moves. This could be the move that cements our defense's legacy and pushes us back into Super Bowl contention. Imagine the roar in Heinz Field if this happens, our black and gold defense, led by Warner, turning the league upside down. It's a bold vision, but one that's entirely within reach if the stars align and the Steelers pull the trigger. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Warner is the missing piece for us to make a real Super Bowl run? Or do you believe the Steelers should focus on their current roster and development? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and, more importantly, to the Steelers organization. We're all in this together, and your voice helps shape the future of our team. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more news, more insights. So stay tuned to keep your passion for the Steelers burning bright. In the end, this potential move isn't just about one player. It's about the vision of the team we're building. A Steelers defense with Warner could be the start of a new dynasty, one built on relentless stops, big plays, and a championship mindset. We've seen the potential, and now it's about whether the front office pulls off this bold move. If they do, get ready for a season of chaos and glory because the black and gold are about to make a serious statement. And as always, Steelers Nation, let's keep that fire alive. Here's to hoping that Warner becomes a black and gold, and that we all get to celebrate another Super Bowl victory soon. Keep believing, keep fighting, and as always, Here's to the Steelers.